So for this problem, you're asked to choose a sampling method that best matches the appropriate given scenario. So let's go over these. Remember, with simple random sampling, everyone has an equal opportunity to be chosen. A lot of times they will use an example of everybody's name goes into a hat, and they randomly choose out a certain amount of names. Self-selected and convenience. We don't always consider these to be great sampling methods. Self-selected is you volunteer to be part of the sampling. And convenience is, whoever is closest to me, let me just ask that person, okay? Or those people. Systematic, you have a starting point, and you have a system to how you are going to survey people. So I'm going to start with the 10th person that walks in this classroom, and every third person after that, I'm going to ask them to complete the survey. Stratified and cluster are the most complicated for students to understand. In both cases, they're going to group participants according to things like age, or gender, or your zip code, okay? Your grade in school. And then after they are grouped accordingly, stratified will randomly choose a set amount from every single group. So you still have an equal opportunity to be chosen from every single group. Cluster, after you have grouped your participants accordingly, you will randomly choose several groups, and then everybody within the group that is selected will be asked. Okay, so let's go through these right now. With your partner, there are 6 here. Again, I've added in 2 pieces just to make it a little bit more obvious, and I'd like you and your partner to read and go through each one together. Ready, get set, begin. I'll give you 1 minute, and then I'll go over them with you. 30 seconds remaining. Because of time, I have to move on. So this is how it's going to work. Please listen closely. I'm going to choose a student. They'll choose which one they feel most confident in. I'll read it, and they'll tell me what their answer is. Please listen closely. Please listen closely. No talking. Henry, which one do you feel the most confident in out of these 6? So which number going down here? The last one. So a cafeteria manager gets 4 lists, 1 for each grade level. He uses a random number generator to choose 5 student numbers from each list. He interviews these students about their breakfast preferences. What do you believe this is? Stratified is right. He grouped them, and then he randomly chose a set number from each group. Nice job. Easley, which one do you feel most confident in? The second one, a cafeteria manager goes on the announcement and asks students to write their breakfast preferences on a piece of paper and drop the papers into a box at the library. You believe this is? Which one? Simple random. I'm going to disagree with you because only the people that volunteer are going to be part of this. So this is going to be self-selecting people. Only students that volunteer to drop off their to drop off their breakfast preference will be part of this. Michelle, which one do you prefer to do? The third one. The cafeteria manager finds her friend, who is a social studies teacher, and asks that she give breakfast menu surveys to all students in her classroom. So she's like, oh, there's my friend. Let me go talk to my friend. And then, oh, hey, can you ask your students to all do this? What do you believe that is, Michelle? C is right. It's convenience. Okay, let's go. Esme, which one would you prefer to do?
The first one.
Okay, the cafeteria manager goes to the 10th person in line into the cafeteria. Oh, let me read this. The cafeteria manager goes to the 10 person in line in the cafeteria every 10 minutes and polls them about their breakfast preference. Right, could be rewritten a little bit better, but which one do you believe that is?
I believe the C is
You are right. Nayeli, which one? First one, the cafeteria manager approaches 3 randomly selected tables of students and asks them about their breakfast preference. It is not A. It is F. So you have each table represents a different group. You randomly select 3 tables, and then everybody on that table gets asked. That leaves this one to be A. The cafeteria manager uses a random number generator to generate a list of 20 student numbers from all the students at Alhambra. He interviews these students about their breakfast preferences.